You are listening to Jerry Royce Live Worldwide Podcast.
Hi, if you're struggling with your relationship or you just can't seem to find the right one, author Gerald Manuel has written an enlightening new book entitled How to Identify Your Spiritual Soulmate. You may order a copy today from Amazon.com or at barnesandnoble.com. This book is sure to answer many of the questions you may have. Thank you and God bless you.
This is Bernard-Beaufort, author of Not All Men Are Bad, A Guide to Being Happy. And you're listening to Jerry Royce Live.
You are listening to PositivePower21.org with Jerry Royce.
What up? It's your boy Kano Kingston.
Hi, this is Angel Sessions.
Hey, this is Pat. Hi, I'm Teresa Cowell.
Hi, Jerry. This is Ira Sandro Carter.
Hi, this is Phil Powers.
Hello, this is Teresa Bobby with Jerry Royce Live.
Hi, I'm Philip Byrne. I'm live on the Jerry Royce Show.
Hey, what it do? It's your boy Houston Saint.
Peace, this is Dahlia the Poet, spoken word artist.
Hello, this is Ramon Marquis with Jerry Royce Live.
All right, everyone. You got Robin Lynn, and I'm keeping it live right now on Jerry Royce Live.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? What's up? This is a award-winning podcast with the greatest podcast on earth. Thank you for stopping by. I'm your host, Jerry Royce Live Worldwide on Internet Radio, where you get your positive on. So when it's all positive, it's all power. That's positive power. This is a worldwide podcast for growth, wealth, and success. Thank you.
Think you know how drugs get in those little brown bottles? Think again. Set in the green hills of western New Jersey, inside the gilded halls of power of a U.S. pharmaceutical company where decisions are worth billions of dollars and human lives worth less. Nicholas Harding, a young executive at Marshall Pharmaceutical, finds his career, family, and life in jeopardy. The Farmhouse, a suspense thriller novel by Bill Powers, published by Donna Inc. Publications, available at Amazon.com or DonnaInc.org. Go to Bill's webpage at www.authorBillPowers.com.
Are you looking for the next great read? A book filled with love, passion, betrayal, and intrigue. The award-winning novel, Season of Change, by Tamika Patrice Kane, is sure to satisfy your literary sweet tooth. Check out this must-read book reviewers are calling uplifting and emotional. And exceptionally great read, deeply intense and thought-provoking. Order your copy today, available in paperback and ebook on Amazon.com or at www.tamikapatrice.com.
Are you an author looking for promotional services or a reader looking for a great read at low prices? In this competitive world of books, Fighting Royalty Promotions is dedicated to bringing authors and readers together to build a greater respect for literature through our various promotional services and online bookstore. So head over to WriteRoyaltyPromotions.com and check us out.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us, and welcome to PositivePower21.org. I am Jerry Royce Live Worldwide, and you're listening to episode 343. That's right, 343, with author Bernard-Beaufort, author of Not All Men Are Bad, A Guide to Being Happy. And before we bring Bernard on, let's hear a message from our sponsor, Tiffany Boyle of Emerge the Magazine. She's a big-time party coming to D.C. Check it out.
Hey, this is Tiffany Boyle, CEO and Editor-in-Chief of Emerge Magazine, the new voice of business. Here inviting you to come out to celebrate with us at the Emerge premiere May 29th from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. at the City Club of Washington, D.C. located at 555 13th Street Northwest, Columbia Square. Again, that's May 29th in Washington, D.C. For more information, visit www.emergepremier.com.
You're listening to episode 343. You're listening to Jerry Royce Live worldwide on positivepower21.org. Bernard-Beaufort, motivational speaker and author Bernard-Beaufort, has made a name for himself as a suave, single, well-rounded gentleman. Beaufort was born the oldest child of 5 brothers and a sister, August 18, 1981, in Valdosta, Georgia. Beaufort grew up under the wings of his grandmother and father, yet their old-fashioned sense rarely served as a form of guidance for the young Beaufort. Shortly after graduating from Valdosta High School in 1999, Beaufort married his first and only wife. Throughout his life as a young adult, Beaufort fell into the typical heights of being a ladies' man, which resulted in a few failed relationships and torn friendships. Although this period in his life may have been a good time, it dawned on Beaufort that it was also tiresome. I was tired of losing people who I cared about and hurting women, period, says Beaufort. Since 2013, Beaufort has devoted his time and intellectual art to being an inspirational via Facebook, posts on his creative page, Thoughts of a Real Man. His posts advise women on the broad definition of a good man and serves as a guidance for men on how to maintain a healthy relationship. I used to go through Facebook and see encouraging quotes, and that's when I realized if they can make a change in someone's life, I could change lives and be an inspiration too, say Beaufort. Of course, being a man offering very stimulating advice to women, his fan base reached to about 500,000 interactions among Facebook friends. Although Beaufort is single, he is casually dating in hopes of finding the right woman to settle down with. In the meantime, his social status increases his ability to be a motivation for women and a leader for men. Dating with a purpose helps me set an example for men and encourage women that not all men are bad. It gives them hope. Today, Beaufort resides on Valdosta, Georgia, where he runs a lawn care business called Best of Best Lawn Care. Nevertheless, though Beaufort put his own player ways and damaged relationships behind him, he adores his 2 girls and 2 boys that came out of it, along with conducting business and being a father and devoted Christian to New Birth Ministries. He hopes to one day give back a sound contribution to his community. Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome to you Bernard-Beaufort to positivepower21.org with Jerry Royce Live worldwide. Enjoy this presentation. All right, my man, what's up, Bernard? How you doing tonight, man?
I'm blessed. This is Bernard-Beaufort, author of Not All Men Bad.
That's right. You here, man. All right. We appreciate you being here, bro. So the first question, man, that's on my show is, who is Bernard-Beaufort?
Well, a little bit about myself. I'm 33 years of old, born and raised in Valdosta, Georgia. I have 2 girls, 3 boys. And basically, I'm just working from, I would say, 7 in the morning to about 9 at night, almost 8 hours a week, just to provide for my family. And that's about it, basically. You know.
Yeah, that's some long days, man. That's a long day. So you said you're doing 80-hour weeks?
Yeah, basically. Mm-hmm.
And that's including the weekend too? Because I know that's when basically the people want you to come around and give them quotes and stuff like that. Wow. That's something, man. Awesome. Now, Beaufort, now you said you got a lawn care business. Now, what you do during the wintertime when I know it don't snow that much down there, but the grass don't grow that much neither. So what do you do with your business during the winter months? Do you chill? With the family?
During the winter months, I just relax and prepare myself for the summertime and springtime, basically.
Yeah, because right now you're super busy because people want their trees pruned and edging up, and it's like almost like starting over in a way, right? Like getting everything trained, the lawn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
pretty
I'm
much.
out there doing it. And, yeah, that's what I'm doing now, man, trying to get the guy out to my house. He already gave me, I think he gave me the quote. Just, they get so busy, man. Just like trying to get construction done in your house. This is the worst time of the year to try to get a contractor because they probably painting decks and putting up roofs and stuff, right? All right. All right, man. Now you made quite a splash out there on Facebook, man. Now we're gonna talk a little bit about that, but first we wanna know what kind of student were you in high school, man? You know, what kind of friend were you to your homeboys, man? What type of guy were you?
Well, growing up, basically I didn't have that many friends. It was just me and my brother, and that's about it. It was just work, home, school. That's it, basically.
Oh, really?
I never had that many friends.
Okay. Now, I know I made a mistake and said 1991. I meant to say 1999. I was thinking about it. I said, wow, that's Prince's number right there. So what was the deal? You didn't play sports? Is that, or there wasn't a lot of guys in your neighborhood?
No, I didn't play too many sports. I wrestled. Tried out for wrestle for a little while, and after my grades went down, I got out of it and just focused on, graduating from high school, basically.
Yeah. So what was the deal, man? With the grade, you couldn't swing wrestling and do your homework, or you just was too tired? What was going on?
Well, basically, that was about me being raised by my grandparents and everything. It felt like I couldn't do both at the same time or whatever, so I just backed out and got out of it.
Okay. All right, so you was raised by your grandmother and your grandfather, or was it your grandmother and your father? Because that's what your bio said, your grandmother and your father.
Right. I called him my dad because, he been there for me since day one. He was just like my father, and my grandmother was just like my mother, and I call her that to this day. And God bless the dead, but my grandfather that's passed, I call him my dad, and it's just stated.
Yeah. So it was a pretty strict household?
Yeah, it was like had to be in for the street light came on, be in the house by 7:30, in the bed by 9 o'clock.
Wow. So they ain't leave a lot of time for homework. So what time you get home? So high school, you used to get home pretty, 3:30, right?
As soon as I hit the door, straight to homework, studying, maybe go outside for a little while, and never could leave the porch or anything. I grew up in a strict household, but, I thank God for all that, kept me out of a lot of trouble.
That's right. So I mean, what was the neighborhood like? Was it middle class neighborhood? And, the boys kind of, was out there a little bit chilling?
It was a rough neighborhood all the way up to this day. Still is a rough neighborhood.
Well, okay, so that was your grandmother's mission, to keep you out of trouble then, because she knew what was brewing. So that was the deal. All right. All right. What you saying? Go ahead.
She just basically wanted us to get our education and make some out of ourselves. Just basically be successful. That's it.
Yeah. So what's your brother doing right now? Where is he?
He just basically work for Lowe's distribution company, and
okay.
That's about it.
Okay. And you have your own business. So did you guys go to college, or you went straight to working right after high school?
I didn't do too much of the college thing or whatnot. It was I graduated high school, and then I just went kind of astray. I was seeing people, hanging out in clubs and stuff, and back then I thought that was what it was, going to car shows and just being in the limelight. That's what I thought it was all about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So basically, what happened? You moved out of your grandparents' home, and then you just started raising yourself? What was the deal? I mean, how did you get out to hit the clubs and stuff?
I mean, I had moved away from home and moved down to Tampa, stayed down there for a little while, and I tried to do my own thing, never been out on my own and stuff. And I was living paycheck to paycheck and stuff, and just thought, clubbing and staying out all night, sometimes 2 or 3 in the morning was life, or what life was all about. Mm-hmm. Not realizing that, if you don't prepare yourself for the future, then, you'll die in this world.
Mm-hmm. That's right. So what made you decide to go to Tampa? Did somebody say, hey, man, let's go down to Tampa? Did somebody persuade you, or you just say, let me just pick a spot on this map and roll with it?
Basically, what made me go down there was on my daddy's side of the family. That's where most of our people live down there. And at the time, he was living down there, so I figured, I'd go down there and try to see what I could achieve, or basically just have a good time.
So you was living under his roof at the time, or you just was living in the same township?
Well, I moved down there. I stayed with him for a few weeks, and then I just got out on my own and just went on ahead and did my own thing, basically.
Yeah. So what took Pops to Tampa? Did the strict upbringing? His moms and dad was a little bit too much, and he decided, as soon as high school was over, he had enough too, and he rolled out.
Basically, it was better jobs and better career opportunities for him and everything, and it was more things to do. You met more new people and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's right. All right, so you living in Georgia now. So what got you back? What persuaded you to come back? Was it just too much partying, or you met the woman of your dreams? What got you back to Georgia?
Well, what got me back to Georgia was honestly was child support, because at the time I was just young and dumb and making bad decisions. From which growing up. You do that at times, and I had got behind on my child support and stuff, and wasn't making any money, and it was either better myself or go to jail, and I chose to better myself. So that's why I came back.
You got a girl pregnant down while you was in Tampa?
At the time, my oldest son. She was pregnant at the time.
And she was from Tampa, that girl?
No, she was from Georgia.
Oh. So you got a girl pregnant that was from where you was growing up at?
Right, and I had left at the time.
Ooh. So how you get away with that one, man? Under the strict household. So that happened right after high school?
Yeah, basically, it's like this right here. It's almost like a caged animal. At the time, I never could go nowhere, never could go on any trips or anything, and I was always in the house. Never knew what it was like to be out all time of night and stuff like that, because I lived up under strict guidelines. And if I disobeyed, then I knew what time it was. And when I first got the chance to go and be out on my own, it was like I just went, wow. I didn't, basically, I couldn't talk to my grandparents about certain things, about how to handle women in certain situations, and I didn't know how to what to do in certain circumstances. So I just made my own decisions, which caused the results of what happened.
Man. Now did you guys do a lot in church? Was that part of your upbringing? Was being in church a couple of days a week, including all day on Sundays?
Yeah, every Wednesday we went to Bible studies and all different kind of Bible contests. My grandmother was my grandmother, which is an evangelist, was hosting every so often, winning different trophies for that and stuff like that. And we was going to church every Sunday and stuff.
Yeah. All right. So you had a chance to really see a lot of church. All right. Now, I hear this story all the time, man. You know, the strict upbringing, you know, just like the preachers, you know, the preachers' kids. You know, they get out there, man, they just go buck wild, man. You know, because they seeing things they never seen before. And they just can't, it's like they're trying to make up for lost time. So was that your case?
Well, see, my case was a little different from that. Was, you know, I was seeing stuff from on the inside, looking on the outside, and I was wondering what the hell it's like. And see, if you don't have no mentor, someone you can talk to, you're going to make decisions on your own, you know, without knowing the results. You know what I'm saying? That goes from sex to, you know, anything.
Yeah.
Because you don't know. You're just curious.
That's right. All right, we're going to switch a little gears, man. We're going to talk about, you know, you got married. So how old were you when you got married?
I think I was in my 20s when I got married. I don't remember the exact age, but I was in my 20s.
Wow, you're pretty young, man. Young, you know, 20s young to get married. So you think you're talking about like younger 20s? I mean, early 20s.
I think
later?
I think I was like 25. I think
25. Oh, that's not bad because I was 29. That's not bad. But you had time to have some experience. Now, you mentioned in your bio you became a ladies' man. So what time of your life was that? Was that in your early 20s or that happened while you were married? You decided that, you know, you were starting to meet women and you was getting interested. So what happened? What sparked, you know, the breakup in your marriage?
Truthfully, after giving my all to my ex-wife, put in a 4-bedroom, 2-bath house, I just became selfish and just felt like I'm going to do me and nobody else's feelings matter. And I just got pleasure out of just being with more than one woman. I just enjoyed it. To me, that at the time, that felt like I was a king. That's how I felt.
Yeah, you had the money and the business. If everything was going good.
Right.
Because you had the business at that point.
No, at that time, I didn't really have much. I was just popular, well-known, and, you know, had a nice vehicle and stuff like that. And I felt like that all those women truly wanted me until I lost everything. That's when everybody disappeared. And
So that happened to you? You lost some stuff?
I lost everything. I didn't have nothing. I lost everything.
And that was due to what?
And that was due to a car accident. I got into a car accident.
You got into a what?
I had got into a car accident while I was on my job. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you couldn't work. So you had a pretty good job. So you said you built your wife. So you said you built your wife a 4-bedroom house with 2 baths?
No, we was renting at the time.
Okay. All right. So you were still spoiling her, still, you know, doing your thing. You had a nice ride, and then you say so you got hurt while you was working, so you couldn't carry the rent no more and the car payment. Is that what happened?
Well, we had got divorced, and we separated. Then we got divorced and everything, and you know, everything had fell apart for me. And after a while, I had found me a job or whatnot, from which the job I have now been on 13 years now. And that's when I had, you know, became a ladies' man. And at the time, I had got into a car accident, and that's when I seen that who truly cared about me. And out of all those women, only one of them was there. That was it. That was my daughter. That was my daughter and my son. Mom, she was the only one that was there for me.
Yeah. So in total, you have 5 kids?
Right.
5, okay. So you have, 3 with your wife?
No, I have one by her.
Okay. All right. And you had a kid before her, too, right? Because I think you mentioned about paying child support.
Right.
Yeah, okay. All right, so so you're the ladies' man. You got 5 kids, and now you got your own business, working hard. Now, do you do anything else besides run your business? Because I know you said you do a lot of hours during the week. So you do a day job and run your business at the same time?
Yes, I work from 7 in the morning to 3:30, and then I go to cutting grass from 3:30 until it gets dark. Probably about 8. It'd be about 9 when I get in.
Yeah, then the weekends, you work in the weekends too. Yeah.
Right.
All right. Yeah, you got 5 kids, so basically you trying to keep the. Now, are you with one person now? I mean, everything chilled out now. You matured, settled down, you got all that out your system. Because you mentioned the second part of your bio that you kind of changed your ways of thinking and started maintaining a more healthy relationship. So you're in a healthy relationship right now as we speak?
Right, yes.
All right, so how's it going?
Going well.
Right.
Going well.
So you happy? So you happy?
Mm-hmm.
So what's some of the challenges, now that you didn't have before, but you can work through it? But you're working through it.
What you mean when you say challenges?
Well, do you miss, what you used to do? Do you see something, a short skirt and turn, or you like, no, you all right, you cool?
Well, now, the thing is with a good woman, you see the God in her, and you see the support, the affection, the quality time, the appreciation, the respect, all those things that I didn't have, I now do have.
Yeah. So a lot that your grandparents instilled in you came out eventually.
Right.
That's you, the man today. So they knew what they were doing, and they gave you some values that you didn't understand because you were young, but now you understand those values.
Well, see, basically, now I have my own mentor, which has helped me make that better decisions. I'm being mentored by State Representative Dexter Sharper. That's been my mentor for the past few years. I've been learning basically from him. All
right, good. All right, man. We're going to take a break. Ladies and gentlemen, we're talking to Bernard-Beaufort. He is the author of Not All Men Are Bad, A Guide to Being Happy. Also, he's the Facebook sensation, over 500,000 followers. And I believe he had to open up another page to be able to accept more friends and members. Might as well just say members now of Bernard-Beaufort's fan club. All right. So hold tight, everybody. We're going to hear a quick message from our sponsor. And our sponsor today is going to be James DeShay. He's the romance man, and he's looking for somebody special.
Are you looking for a great book of poetry that is romantic, heartfelt, and full of male emotion? Then get Thoughts, Love, and Reflections by James K. DeShay. That's DESHAY. Go to www.jamesdeshay.com. You will enjoy Thoughts, Love, and Reflections.
Hi, I am recording artist Marilyn Dunn from St. Louis, Missouri. If you are looking for some soul-stirring, anointed, spiritual, and heartfelt music, visit my website at www.marilyndunnministries.com. or you can also find me on CD Baby, iTunes, and Reverb Nation. For booking information, contact Mr. Kevin Dunn at 636-856-0551. That's 636-856-0551.
Y'all, that's my girl there, Kimberly. Turn it up. Can't wait till, I guess she released it. It's somewhere out there, y'all. I'll find out more. But you can check out on Facebook, Kimberly. And I think she called herself the vocalist singer or something. I'll let you guys know. I always get locked up after I hear that song. Brain lock, Kimberly. All right, and also we heard a message from Marilyn Dunn. Check her out, her CD. Awesome. Out there on Amazon.com. And also don't forget about my man James Deshay. He has a podcast, and we're looking to bring him on board to be one of our friends on Positive Power 21 Radio Network. So check out all our friends. I see you guys hitting up the website. Man, boy, you guys hitting them players. Boy, y'all listening to all the shows. Y'all ain't give us a chance to get them all up. So it looks like we're going to have to reload. And also we're going to be bringing on board one of our good friends, Crystal Francis. She has a show called Love and War. And of course, you guys loving some Carrie Hines and some Beverly Fells Jones. And we have many more coming. We got Robin Lynn coming on board. And I think we're going to have the Game of Thrones, a young man named Stephen Childs. He broadcasts a session on the Game of Thrones. So we're hoping to bring him on board. And also we're bringing on Pastor Daryl Ham out of Baltimore. That's right, dropping some ministry. And don't forget about our gospel music on Sundays all day long. All right, y'all? So we're trying to do it up for you guys on Positive Power. And a shout out to my friends at Dan Cigar Lounge. We're going to be back out there real soon. I guess we're going to make First Friday, get a chance to talk about some relationships, bring up some topic. That's right, for Pastor Gerald Manuel's book. That's right, you got to check him out too. He's going to be one of our monthly guests, talking on various topics out of his book, and we're going to be having some guests coming on board and sharing the discussion. All right, we're talking to Bernard Beaufort. His book is out there. He's not on Amazon yet, but he's out there here. Let us know. We're talking about Not All Men Are Bad, the Guide to Being Happy. And Bernard, where can they find your book at?
They can find it on GetItRightConsulting.com.
All right, Get It Right Consulting. Also, don't forget about his website. He has a website called GetItRight-Consulting.com. And that's author Bernard Beaufort. And you go out to the landing page on Spreaker.com/Positive Power 21. Click the link, and you'll be able to get his site and order his book. And don't forget to spread and share the news about Bernard Beaufort. He's our guest right now. He's talking to Jerry Royce live worldwide. Now we ready to talk about this book, man. So tell us a little bit about this book, man. What's going on? How's it being received?
Well, basically, the book speaks on and shows guys not to make the same mistakes that I made. And instead of a woman going out there trying to find a man, it teaches her to let him find her.
That's a good one. Wow. The same thing old Pastor Gerald Manuel was talking about in his book. Wow, it's deep, man. So what are you telling young ladies, man? You just telling them are you telling them to use spiritual, use the Bible as their guide, don't let their heart take them in the wrong direction? What you telling them?
Basically, to trust in the Lord and lean not on your own understanding. Don't go forth by what your flesh tell you. Go for what your heart tell you.
That's right. Amen. Now, Bernard, you have videos out there on YouTube. You got a channel that people can check you out, man. Listening to you in your own words, speak to them.
Yes, I'm on Facebook under Bernard-Beaufort and also under A Gentleman's Project, and also on Instagram. Also on Instagram at bernard-beaufort31.
All right. Now, Beaufort, a lot of people want to know, man. How were you able to get so many followers, man, so quickly, man? Kind of quiet guy, laid back, real smooth. Do you let the pen do the writing? The talking for you? You let the pen do the talking?
Basically, I just stay consistent, work hard, and stay positive. Most of all, put God first. And Him, all things are possible.
That's right. Now, the women that's coming out, do you know a lot about them, man? Are they Christian women, or are they women who looking for, the word, and you teaching them? Are you kind of like some people don't know, man, that God has ordained them to be a leader, of a flock. Are you a shepherd, and you just don't know it yet, or you heading down that road? Do you see yourself in the pulpit, or you just doing the right thing, being a Christian man?
I'm just, basically I just put God first, stay encouraged, and be a positive role model to others, and just do God's work. And He'll lead me in the direction He wants me to go.
Amen. So grandma, grandpa, man, they definitely burned themselves right into your heart, your spirit. So your spirit was always there, just that you just had to see with your own eyes early on, right? Is that what the deal was before?
Yeah, I was dead back then, but now I'm risen and I'm alive.
Yeah, that's right, man. And in your Facebook post, the creative page called Thoughts of a Real Man. So now you're a real man. You're advising women, what a good man is, that they deserve that man. Now, what are they saying to you, man? What are some of the responses you're getting from your posts from women? You have any you can share?
Basically, they tell me from day to day, thank you and appreciate your inspiration, and it gives me hope that good men are still out there and stuff. And they tell me appreciate the prayers and stuff.
Yeah. So do you write prayer? Do you share prayer on your Facebook page?
Okay. I put God first in everything. Without Him, none of this would be possible.
That's right. Amen. He's the one, the only way, our Savior. Now, writing this book, did you get any help, or did you have to hire an editing team? Did you go through a publisher, self-publish? What's up?
Katharina Orr and with Gatorade Consulting and my mentor Dexter Sharper, they helped me, get things organized the way it need to be and stuff like that.
Now you mentioned your mentor. It sounded like that was a real important step you had to take, and you hear that a lot from motivational speakers, life coaches. A lot of people pay a lot of money, for good people to advise them. And even though, where I work at, they advise you to have not just one mentor at times, have more than one. It's okay. So you just have the one mentor?
Yeah, I just have one mentor, and God is my first mentor, and Dexter Sharp is my second mentor,
Yeah, that's right. Now, are you mentoring to anybody? Are you passing the baton behind you? You know, next man up. You know, are you in the schools?
I'm working for it, speaking to the schools and stuff like that. But you know, my main goal, though, you know, is to be involved in my children's lives. That's more valuable to me than anything. You know, is you know, to be there for my children because I wasn't there for them. You know, now you know, God has blessed me with the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to be a better father for them and a better leader. You understand? Yeah. That's my main thing right there. Because I know they sitting back watching me.
That's right, man. They are. They watching you every move, man. You know, that's one of the things I say is one of the biggest blessings is fatherhood. And you watch some of these guys out there, man. Their kids don't even know. I listen to some of these athletes. You know what? My son and I, well, he likes basketball a lot too now because my oldest son, he loves basketball. So they do that together. That's their thing. But my thing is football, and we really get into, because, over the holidays, you're inside. It's cold up here up north. And, we spend a lot of time in front of the TV watching games, getting to know the players. And you listen to some of the interviews. Because my son, he has the opportunity to listen to some of these guys online. And they always thinking their mom and their grandmother, they don't have these men in their lives, man. It's like, wow. But they turn out to be decent people, a lot of them. A lot of them have failed. Quite a few of them have failed. But a lot of them are succeeding. But they do have that coach, that high school coach that was mentoring to them. Or maybe that's their math teacher or that track coach. So it was important to me, man, being there. My dad was there for me. Now I know his father wasn't quite there for him, though, even though they did have an adult relationship. Once he got older, they had a, good relationship, and he had a stepfather. But that's one of the most important things to you right now is God first in your children, family. Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Luckily for you, you didn't have to wait till you got old to do it, like most people. Like, you ever read this story about or heard the story from Ray Lewis? How him and his dad finally got together. I think it was after his first Super Bowl, maybe later than that. He was in his late 20s, early 30s at that point. But the point was he was able to go back and find out who his dad was, and his grandfather. That was big. That was a tear-jerking story, man. Woo.
Right.
Man, if anybody ever want to see a story, man, you got to check out that Ray Lewis story, man. For those of you, because a lot went on, before that first Super Bowl, and people look at him for that reason. But if you look at the man himself, what he went through as a young man, his mom there in his corner, this women, and lucky for you was blessed that you had a grandfather that was there for you, and then later on your father. Now, you think that helped you to be able to do what you're doing with your kids? Was that helpful?
Yes, pretty much. But once I had a mentor, it opened my eyes to a lot of stuff that I didn't understand. I was blind to. He showed me I've got to be more of a man instead of a boy. Because there's a difference between being a man and a boy. A man gonna take care of his home. He's gonna make sure his kids and his family is taken care of before he take care of himself. And a boy, he just gonna worry about the streets before he take care of home.
Yeah, he want
and that's
play.
What I had to learn. Right.
Yeah,
right.
Playtime. Yeah, playtime is on the agenda. That's right, man. Building that legacy, man. When you're dead and gone, because you never know when the good Lord is going to take you. You want them to remember you, a certain way. You don't want to leave a bad taste, or they can't even say your name with pride. You want them to be proud of you.
Right.
That's how I look at it, man. I try to spend a lot of time, with my 3 kids as much as I can. My oldest son is, he's in his 30s, and basically his mom and I we didn't get married, but we had a close relationship, bringing them up together. And then when I got married, my wife helped me raise him, and he's a very good young man. And and he's a good influence and role model for his younger brother. And he has three brothers total, and two sisters. So they really look up to him and his nieces and nephews. So, everybody's watching, everybody. Now, are you an uncle?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. They watch things you do, And then you got a book out, man. You leaving your legacy, something behind, they can pick up one day off the internet. Because who knows what's happening with our bookstores, but hopefully you'll be able to get your book in the library. Now, is your book available in hard copy as well as digital download?
Yep. That's what we're processing now, working on the release and stuff like that.
Yeah. Now, where can people find you, Bernard? Are you planning to do any book signings, or everything is just exclusively online right now?
Well, we don't have the exact location for the book signing as of yet, but until then, you can find me on Facebook under Bernard Beaufort, on Twitter under Bernard Beaufort, on Instagram at Bernard Beaufort 31, or you can find me on A Gentleman's Project on Facebook.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're talking to Bernard Beaufort. And again, you can find his website, Get It Right -consulting.com. And we have that link right there. So when you pull him up on Facebook, you can just click his website, hit him up, or you can come to our landing page on Spreaker.com/positivepower21. And don't forget, we'll be streaming his show on positivepower21.org. So if you can't get it on Facebook anymore, because you know how that thing just moves down the news feed, it will be available. And don't forget, he is episode 343. That's right. And we will have him on the website, so you can go out there and check him out. All right, Bernard, we're going to take a break, man. And when we come back, you be able to give us our final words. You be able to do that for us? Final thoughts for today's show. All right, man. We appreciate having you, man. Awesome guy. I'm glad God was able to, to shape you into the man you are today, and helping people understand and putting that out there, man. There are good men still available, still out there. And you said yourself, you're still looking for that woman. You found that woman. I think your bio said you were still looking, but you have found her. Well, I guess you better say, yeah, that's right. She's probably listening right now. All right. Don't want to get you in trouble, brother. All right, hold tight, y'all. We're going to get another word from Tiffany Boyle from Emerge, the magazine coming out of Washington, D.C. That's right, the beautiful Tiffany Boyle, CEO and publisher.
Hey, this is Tiffany Boyle, CEO and Editor-in-Chief of Emerge Magazine, the new voice of business. Here inviting you to come out to celebrate with us at the Emerge premiere, May 29th from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. at the City Club of Washington, D.C., located at 555 13th Street Northwest, Columbia Square. Again, that's May 29th in Washington, D.C. For more information, visit www.emergepremiere.com.
Are you an avid reader of urban fiction, looking for drama, suspense, and more? Reads World Publishing is dedicated to bringing the world's best literature to our readers. Urban fiction, erotica, sci-fi, mainstream fiction, and children's literature are just some of the genres produced by our diversified family of authors. You can reach us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and at our website, www.readsworldpublishing.com.
Hey everyone, this is Tanika Gonzalez, spoken word poet. Whenever I'm online, I'm always listening to Jerry Royce Live. You can find Jerry on www.spreaker.com. Positive Power 21.
All right, everybody. We're back. Thank you, Tanika. Thank you, Reese World Publishing. And thank you, Tiffany Boyle, for sponsoring our show tonight for our man, Bernard-Beaufort. That's right. The author of Not All Men Are Bad, A Guide to Being Happy. That's right. For everybody. Check it out. All right, man. We ready for your final thoughts, man. Again, we appreciate you coming on Jerry Voice Live Worldwide. PositivePower21.org. You ready?
Yep. I just appreciate you allowing me to be on your show, Jerry, and I just want to encourage everybody to always put God first. And with Him, anything is possible. All you have to do is believe.
That's right.
That's it.
Just believe. That's right. That's it, man. That's all you got for my people. All right, man. So all those out there, 500,000 people following Bernard-Beaufort. That's it. It's Jerry Voice Live. I appreciate you guys listening to us. And Bernard, wish you the best, man, with your book. And we got to have you back, man, be part of our male discussion on women with Pastor Gerald Manuel. He's one of our podcasters. He comes on once a month. And we may work on that soon. Might have to bring him on twice, depending on his schedule. But we're glad to bring you into that circle, man, so we can talk about some of the things that you're posting on your website and some of the topics in his book, man. And hopefully you get an opportunity to check out his book and he get an opportunity to check out yours, so we bring it all together. Sound good?
Awesome.
All right. All right, everybody. Appreciate y'all. I'm Jerry Voice Live. I'm worldwide. Thank you for tuning in to Jerry Voice Live on PositivePower21.org and Spreaker.com/PositivePower21. This is a Voice Enterprises production. And don't forget about replay on Facebook.com/Jerry Voice Live. All right, that's a wrap, y'all.